Burn after rolling. It's BT. You know what's going on, man. We got my guy, Phanzii.
The one and only. Yes,
What's
sir.
going on, my guy?
What's good with you, man?
Talk to me, bro. How you feeling? How's everything been?
Shoot, everything's straight, bro. Everything's straight, man. I can't complain. I can't complain. What's up with you?
You know, man, working. You know how it be, dog.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Yes, sir. Always.
how you get the name Phanzii? First, I gotta ask that because
Okay, so my name is Fonzo. Like I usually go by Fonzo, but I just had somebody call me Phanzii one time in high school, and it just kind of stuck. And then when I come across like different type of people, they take it back to like the Greece Fonzie, and they be
yeah,
like, "Hey,
okay, yo, bro.
yeah."
So,
So
all
it's
right,
like,
boom,
yeah, a lot of people connected that one.
bro. On God, I'm like, yo, there's no way this nigga got the name from fucking the Happy Days. I mean,
Yeah,
that's the show. That's the show. I
yeah,
don't know if
yeah.
you
Happy Days.
tapped
That's
in.
what it is. Yeah,
Bro,
not
listen, I don't know
Greece.
if you tapped in, but Fonzie was that nigga.
Yeah,
Fonzie was that
yeah.
guy.
Yeah,
My
that's what.
son, listen, how many people
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
could punch the top of a dashboard and get that car started again?
That's crazy. Yeah,
You
nah, I
feel
don't
me?
know too many people
You
like
feel me?
that. I don't know too many people like that.
Nah, so I'm like, okay, either if he, I'm like thinking like, all right, if he calls himself Fonzie off the Fonz,
Yeah.
he must think he's that guy. I'm
Right,
like, all right,
right, right, right.
but I respect it
And
regardless.
that's like one of my first songs I came out with. Is like I'm that guy, I'm that dude, I'm that cool.
Okay,
It's called No ID. But yeah.
when you start making music?
I started making music in 2016 when I graduated. It was like something after high school because I usually paint. Like I painted my couch,
Yeah, no,
debate.
I saw that in the video, bro. We got to get a
Yeah,
little view of that too.
yeah,
I
man.
mean,
I don't
yeah,
know if y'all
bro.
can see, but
How
yeah,
did the Yeah, that's pretty crazy, man. So
yeah.
you started your music in about 2016.
Hmm.
You from Jacksonville, right?
Yeah, North Florida. It's like up north
So tell
Florida.
me what that's about a little bit.
I mean Jacksonville. I mean it's like really Florida man. Like whenever you see a news
Bro.
headline and they say Florida man, like whatever you take from
Oh
that,
my
that's
God.
what Florida is like. That's
Bro,
what it's
listen.
like.
I just said this in the last episode, bro. Like I'm
Yeah,
supposed like so oh man, you're gonna so how it's gonna go. Yeah, listen, long story short, in the last episode we just did, I
yeah.
just said so I saw a fucking article on like Baller Alert, Shade Room or something. I don't remember. One of those fucking blogs. And
Yeah.
it said Florida man is arrested for child porn and rape. No, sorry, raping the dog and child porn.
Mm,
Okay.
mm,
I'm like, oh, this is some funny shit we could talk about on the podcast.
mm.
Let's get the article. Let's get the real article so we can read more into it.
Yeah, right, right.
Bro, so I took the headline,
Mm-hmm.
Florida man, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, like a nigga like me ain't thinking that motherfuckers is just popping out raping dogs on left and right. All right,
Right, right.
bro. I
Yeah.
type in the fucking the Google search,
Mm,
Florida man rapes dog,
yeah.
and like 6 articles, different ones, and they're all
Different
different
articles.
timestamps from fucking 2021, 2022, 2019. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo,
That's crazy.
like 10 of them.
Niggas and dogs in Florida, man. I
Bro,
don't know
what
what's
the
up.
fuck is up? I was like, all right, listen. Not to say child porn is cool, but child porn,
Yeah.
it's been a thing. Like it's
Mm,
we know it's all out there. Like it's a
mm,
known fact.
mm.
I ain't know niggas was out here doing it and like,
Yeah, that's that bestiality. But
yo,
um I don't know.
I asked.
That's like a different breed of Florida, because not all of us we like it, but everybody in Florida a little crazy because it get hot sometimes and stuff. But
It for
it's just
sure gets
like,
hot.
I don't know. It's like it's just tropical, bro. Like it's just different, bro. It's hot. It's crazy people. You know what I'm saying? We already feel like we the underdogs because we in the South, and mostly in the game, everybody up north or like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Most northern states run the music game or like,
Mhm.
stuff like that. So it's like, not feeling appreciated. Like, so Florida got a lot of energy behind it. You know what I'm saying? And then they in their own way. I feel like Florida started the whole Wicks thing. Like that's what these kind of like look like. But
Oh yeah,
Florida,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it's like Florida is its own state itself, and I like when people say that.
Bro, Florida is a nice is it bro, I'll be honest with you, like I'll be all right, so I'm not with all the shits,
Yeah,
but I'm with a lot of shit.
yeah,
And Florida be with all the shits. And like and
yeah, yeah.
realistically, like, all right, me personally, I'm not necessarily, you know what? I'm usually not to say I'm usually am with all the shits, but like
Hmm.
I may wake up and be on some different shit. Whatever type of
Hmm.
shit I'm on,
Yeah.
you can find it in Florida.
Right, right,
You can
right.
literally find whatever type of shit you're on.
Right,
Like if I wake up I'm on some bullshit, I can find a whole lot of bullshit.
right,
Good
right, right,
bullshit, bad bullshit, the ugly
right,
bullshit. You know what I mean?
right, right. Ain't nothing they ain't on in Florida.
Bro. So
Right.
yeah, I'll be honest. I had a lot, I have a lot of fun out there. Are you
Yeah.
so growing up in Jacksonville, was it like tough? Like, was there a lot of issues? Was there, was there a lot of, was it as far as like establishing yourself as like a name and like having respect around the city?
Yeah.
Was it tough?
I think that it's tough when because like beef is a popular thing in hip hop.
Yeah, yeah,
So, when you ain't a product of your environment, it's definitely gonna be harder for people to accept you because they're used to something. If you hearing Fulio or you hearing Ace coming out of Jacksonville, you ain't gonna expect you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna expect nothing but beef to be out of that
yeah,
city. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? That's the main thing popping. Like, listening to Juice World coming out of Chicago. I think he's from Chicago.
yeah. He from Chicago.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? And just like, I have to remind myself that Kanye from Chicago and people like that because the beef is
Common, bro.
sometimes, yeah, like Chief Key too. Like, and
Yeah,
Chief Key went a different route. But I guess my
yeah,
point behind it is like, yeah, it was hard. It was hard building the name, coming out with a different sound, and especially being okay with how I sound, knowing that I don't sound like a lot of people. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And so, but I found love like in the art community, really, like in the artistic and the different side of Jacksonville. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
the more urban crowd and stuff like that. Cause I went to an art school, so I kind of
What school would you
connected
go
to.
to?
It's called Douglas Anderson School of the
Okay.
Art. So yeah, like I was able to connect with like a lot of different people who was doing different things. So if I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
if I was doing art, my homeboy was in drama or acting, and
Mhm.
another somebody else is a dancer, somebody else is the good with
You
instruments. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
That's like a place where, like that's the one thing like I regret about like not going to like art school or like one of those like, you know,
Yeah.
specialty schools that like were in entertainment was
Mm-hmm.
like your team is literally you can hand pick your team through however many students are in that fucking school. It's actually like
Yeah.
amazing, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Right.
It's
Right.
like
Right.
one thing I always tell like the kids, one like any kid I know that's going away to college and shit. I'm like, yo, listen, like you may like I'm like you may or may not fuck college up, whatever how
Right.
depending on how you may act. But
Mm-hmm.
one thing you can do, and it don't require grades, it don't require shit, is build your motherfucking network.
Right. Right.
And I'm, you know what I mean? I just, I listed off some of my friends and some of the successful things that they were a part of and they've been a part of. And I'm like, these are my people. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? These are my people. If I need to reach out, if I need something, if that, you know what I mean? You have a good network of people. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
it's
Right.
always good. And I always, I always preach that to younger people that, that network is just so important,
Right. Because sometimes it's about like who you know. Like I know it's
Literally.
cliche, but it's definitely a lot about who you know. Because when you connect the dots, you may have somebody who good at marketing, then you may have somebody who good
Mhm.
at making beats, and then you have somebody who what I'm saying do photography, and
Yeah.
y'all probably hang
Sure.
out every day, but until everybody connect the dots, like wait a minute, we all can help each other.
Mhm.
Like you know what I'm saying? Then when you
Yeah.
connect all the dots, that's what networking is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
and
a
I,
fact.
I even had to remind myself when I be on social media that it's a digital place for you to network really. And the product, what I try to promote on my page is the product of my connections
Mhm.
and the product of my networking and the different people, the different collabs and stuff like that. Because I started to look at my page more like a resume, for
Yeah.
future collaborations and stuff like that, future partnerships and stuff.
Isn't
So
it crazy that like, well, you're like I said, you're part of this like younger generation kind of still. But like
Mm-hmm.
to me, it's crazy that like now your your Instagram, your like even as whatever you do at this point, like your employer, let's just say you're working at Stop and Shop and you apply and and the employer gets your name and shit, they're gonna look you up on Facebook.
Right, right,
Your
right,
social media presence is a part of your resume in a sense. Like
right.
you're
Yeah,
it's all like that's insane. Like that like
yeah.
to me, like because back then, back not to say back in my day, like
Right,
we
right,
had social media, but it wasn't like a thing that people thought like, oh, let's go check Blase
right, right,
Joe Schmo's
right. It was
Instagram,
just about what's on that paper and your credentials to what you bring to that job. Like it
Mhm.
wasn't nothing about what's on Instagram or
Exactly. Like now people like now it's like, do they like let's check their social media. Do they look marketable? How do they post?
hmm
It's like they have to follow a certain formula, you know what I mean? Well, not
Right.
like not everybody in the industry per se, but
hmm
the industry standard, we'll say,
hmm
it's like a certain formula that you have to follow
Yeah.
to for the people to want you. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right. Right.
It's an interesting age, man. I'll be honest
Yeah.
with you.
It
You heard about
is.
the social credit in China?
What's that?
Basically, like it's like a credit, like how they got credit and like you know how the concept of credit goes in United States, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Basically, like you will loan you this money because you're so good at paying back
Right.
and
You
whatever.
trustworthy thing.
They have credit basically on your character, like basically like if you're a good
Mm.
guy and like
Mm.
it factors into like whether you get approved for like loans and no, it's real.
That's crazy.
I
That's
think that,
crazy.
bro, but I think that that shit would actually like that's amazing.
Yeah, that's
'Cause there's a lot
crazy.
of shitty fucking people.
Yeah, it
There's a
is.
lot of shitty fucking people
And there's some
that
good people who can't really like get a
get over that
chance
hump.
to, yeah, like get over it and show people that they a good person. So
Mhm.
yeah, like
Like
that's
there's
definitely a good thing.
there's like listen, you're an up and coming artist. You know what I mean? I'm
Mm-hmm.
pretty sure you're hungry. I'm pretty sure you want
Right,
this so bad. You know what
right,
I mean?
right,
But you know what I mean? Not necessarily you can't necessarily articulate that. Like you can say
right.
it, but
Mm-hmm.
like it's different than when you're let's just say you had like character credit now
Mm-hmm.
and your character credit reports reads hungry.
Mm-hmm.
You reading it from that third party kind of in a sense, like it's
Mm-hmm.
weird. Isn't that weird?
Right,
Like how
right. To
sometimes you'll hear things from like let's just say you tell me I'm super smart. You know what I mean? I'm
mm-hmm.
gonna be like, okay.
Right,
But like now if the third party tells me, yo, Fonzie's smart as fuck, bro. Like he can just you can ask him any math problem, he'll answer it like that. You can
right.
tell him to spell words. You can spell words backwards. He'll read them back. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
and that's more like
then I'll be
trustworthy.
like, ooh, what?
Right, right.
Wow. You know what I mean? Like
That third
so,
party
bro. In
got
a
a
sense,
lot.
that character credit, that
Yeah.
shit would. I think that could help out a lot.
Yeah, because it's something to vouch for you. Just like how, like we talked about, how it sometimes is who you know. Like a
Hmm.
little, I done seen it a lot of times. A lot of people be like, "Oh, you know this person? Oh,
Yup.
I'm gonna give you a deal or do da 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 da."
Exactly.
And
For sure.
that's how that third person thing like, and it's literally like a password. It's like a access card. It's like, oh, here you,
Dead
woo,
ass.
woo, okay, bet.
Dead
Like you
ass,
know what I'm
bro.
saying? That junk crazy. It's crazy how I done seen it happen in front of my eyes. Like,
Bro.
especially I done had it happen with me. You know what I'm saying? People cut prices because of who you know. Like, that's
Hmm.
junk
Oh
crazy.
yeah. Oh, bro, this is, bro. I'm telling you, like I said, this is a game. This game especially is a who you know kind of game, bro. It ain't no motherfucking, like, bro. The time of, not to say the time of working hard is over, but
Yeah.
the time of like just pushing your shit and really just because one, rap
mm-hmm.
is saturated. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's a
Right.
million people doing it,
Right. Right.
and two, freaking, like I said, it's just now it's just a game of where before you even have to speak to a person, they got their hand out for money.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Before you
Right.
even get in the building with the motherfucker, bro, they're already, yo, I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
Here, you know what I mean? Like the Grow
Right.
Sisters. You ever
Right. Right.
remember the Proud Family?
Yeah.
Remember the
They
one that
come
was
out.
just
She don't say nothing. They always blue for some reason.
yo,
That's junk
yeah,
crazy.
yo, and all right, that I never understood because that's a
Yeah. I,
that's a black show.
yeah.
Why the fuck are these bitches blue for?
I
I
don't
ain't
know.
jacked that. That was some real Mr. Popo shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Was a jacket that shit. But yo, wasn't because you got the Gengar hat, so you gotta know Pokemon. If you don't,
Yeah.
you a perpetrator.
No,
All right,
no, no.
good,
Yeah,
good,
no.
good.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Wasn't what's the deal with Jinx? Oh,
Jinx.
see, you might be a perpetrator.
Bro, no, I ain't
You
no
might be a
perpetrator.
perpetrator. You might be a perpetrator. See,
Bro, no, I
hold
ain't no
on.
perpetrator. I know what Gengar is though. I know what Gengar is though. Bro, it was the hat. It was the hat, bro. I was like, yeah, I'll
Nah,
go with that.
Jinx is what's the deal with the Pokemon?
Yeah,
Jinx.
yeah.
You know the one with the lips and the blonde hair with the black
Jinx.
skin.
With the black. Oh, it's a new
You don't
Pokemon
remember,
girl?
bro? You don't remember? See.
No, it's like it got long legs.
Nah, hold on, bro. Man, I don't really
Dang.
know how to share the
You
screen,
don't
but we
put
gonna
me on the
figure it out right now.
spot.
Hold on. I'm gonna show you right now the
But no, I
Pokemon
seen
Jinx.
this hat and I was like, dang, that it,
Nah,
and then
Gengar's cool. Gengar's a ghost, so
yeah.
it could be like that. But this one, I'll be honest with you, bro. I don't know, dog. You feel me?
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah, no.
oh Lord, I gotta find this shit. Oh fuck it, I can't do it. Oh no, got it. Bong, hold on, we lit. You see Jinx?
Oh, okay, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
okay,
Yeah,
yeah, I know who that is.
yo, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie to you. Pokemon got some explaining to do,
Yeah,
dog.
blackface, for
They
sure.
got some explaining to do, son.
Yeah,
I
blackface, for
don't,
sure.
I don't know if I was feeling that.
Yeah, cause I definitely when I seen that picture, I was like, bro, that looked like, and I was just listening to story of Pusha T.
You
I
think?
was
Oh, you saying Jinx like Pusha T?
no. If you the story of
Oh,
what's the
I'm
song?
about to say that's crazy.
What's the song? No, what's the song? Pusha T, the story of Adonis or something.
Oh yeah.
And the
Okay.
cover reminded me of
Yeah.
that
Oh
Pokemon character. So yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Wasn't Jinx? I think Jinx was supposed to be the. I don't know. Listen,
And,
black people's portrayal in anime ain't been the best until the recent
nah.
years. You know?
Yeah.
Are
Brown
you are you
skin, blonde hair, that's crazy.
are you an anime head or not?
Um, I don't watch anime and like I'm not deep into it though. Like
Oh, okay.
I don't watch the Baki. I got into Baki heavy.
Baki's hard. I watched a
The
little bit of
Seven
it.
Deadly Sins. I don't
Oh, so you
watch.
just a Netflix anime type of nigga?
Yeah. That's when I
Okay.
got on. So
Okay. Ain't
yeah.
nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? I can put you onto a couple things that's fire though. For
Yeah,
sure,
yeah.
for sure.
For sure, yeah, I like that because like the concept from what I took from what I watched, I like the concepts and the way that they deliver the concepts and
Yo,
like
bro, the
it's crazy.
storytelling be immaculate. And
Yeah,
I
it's
be
on
telling
another
this to
level.
niggas like, yo, go past the animation.
Right?
Fuck
Yeah,
the
yeah.
animation. The animation is just it's like, bro, even if you can look at it like an audio book with with an animation,
Yeah.
bro, like if you watch Attack on Titan,
Hmm.
that plot twist
Oh
is
yeah,
gold.
I done heard about Attack on Titan.
Listen, oh bro, the first and foremost, if you like Baki,
Yeah.
there's niggas getting body bag left and right. Yo, listen,
Mm,
that show might have like a 10 body count at least
yeah.
per show.
Dang.
You know,
That was said per
it's some
show.
shit.
I'm thinking
Yeah,
you
per
think
show,
I'm thinking
per
you saying the
episode. There's like you
season.
see 10 niggas get slayed at least. Pause. Whoa,
Yeah.
that was crazy.
And
Uh, but
and
yo, we went way off track, man. We over here talking about motherfucking anime.
what? See?
Yeah, this is
And
crazy. That was crazy. Let's jump back into the art school experience.
yeah.
Um, with that whole art school thing. Yo, first and foremost, I know how did it feel being a minority? Like as far well, not just a minority as a black man, minority
Mm.
as
And
being
that
a male in a male in a very either in a very female dominated, like you
yeah.
know, school. Like
Yeah.
how does that go?
Horrible. Horrible, bro. Like
Oh, you was got to
cause
getting
you
in trouble.
not even trouble, but just getting caught up with female drama. You know what I'm saying? Cause
That's trouble.
ratio, you know what I'm saying? The ratio, like you ain't got too many dudes
So
coming
that's
there.
one thing.
Not on no cocky jump, but like, you ain't got too many dudes coming in there looking like me. And I came in with tattoos, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
sophomore year and stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying. I definitely had a hard time, like, but that's when you know what I'm saying. It teach you what you there for. At the
Yeah.
end of the day, it always come back to what you there for.
Mhm.
Whenever I get too consumed into something that come with what I'm there for, you know what I'm saying. It's always like, okay, I'm here for the art. I'm here for the craft. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that kind of really taught me a lot about, you know what I'm saying, moving in this industry, knowing that it's, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of females or a lot of, you know, attempts, but you gotta keep going if you want, like if you know where you're going with it, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
no.
sticking with the craft. But a lot, ironically, like the art schools was always inner city. Like the
Mm,
middle school that I went to, middle art school that I went to, it was like inner city, like north side,
okay.
downtown area. And then the
Oh,
high school I went to was like north side, downtown. And they started my high school, art school, it started off as a predominantly black school.
oh,
Ironic.
okay.
Yeah. It used to be a all black school back in like 1975 or something like that. And they had a football team and all. But
Used to
yeah,
used,
so
used to be in them plays and shit.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was in the play. I did spoken word. That's how
Oh, that's fire.
yeah, I did a spoken word piece and like on some woke jump. The only line I remember out of that out of the poem that I did, it was like the thing about Lion King, it had no people because I was confused why Lion King ain't had no people in it, and it was
Mm.
in Africa and stuff. So, hey, I ain't saying nothing, but but that was just how I was thinking back in the G. I was woke, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel that. I felt that.
Yeah, like yeah, it was cool, bro. It was easy, you know what I'm saying? Cause it was an inner city school. Now, if it was like something private and like, you know what I'm saying, like other, but nah, I got along with everybody. I got along with the white dancers, I got along with the white people, the white artists, I got along with like the Cambodian people, Philippine, Asian, Hispanic, like everybody, you know
Oh,
what I'm
so your school
saying?
was like super diverse then.
Super diverse, like middle
That's
school
fire.
and high school. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I always had an open mind when it come to everything because it's like different culture
Yeah,
exchange. And I was learning so much from all these different people and stuff. You know what
bro,
I'm
and that's like
saying?
one thing. Like where I got friends from like Brooklyn and like friends from like, like the hood, like where like I live in Long Island.
Yeah,
You know what I mean, like I'm around white people like every day, literally
yeah.
every day. You know what I mean? And I got some friends that like some of them say like they ain't start seeing white people like that until like they started like going to like school and like seeing the teachers and shit.
Mm.
So like and then there was no white people in their school and shit like that. And I'm like, bro, that's one thing that like y'all didn't experience. Like where I went to high school,
Yeah.
not even that I just went to school with mad white people. Specifically where I went to school
Mm-hmm.
was very, very, very diverse. It was just
Mm.
not necessarily diverse, but it was a very heavy black presence, very
Yeah.
heavy white presence. There was like a little bit of Spanish people and mixed everywhere else. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But for the predominantly, it was just it was like I said, it was just very mixed, and we got a lot of everything. We had a
Yeah.
lot of the hood. We had a lot of we had bougie black people. We had poor
Mm-hmm.
black people. We had bougie ass white people. We had dirtbag. We had the white trash. We would call, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like
Yeah.
whatever
Like,
we had whatever you needed. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And like so, like a lot of these people would come with these pre notions about white people, and I'm like, bro, nah, there's some fire ass. I'm like, what you
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
there's some
Right.
fire ass white. Look, my mom white. Shit, like,
Right.
nigga, what you
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, it's
Yeah.
just it's nice growing up like that because it gives you a whole different perspective on the world. It makes you ready for the actual world before
Yeah.
you're in the world. You know what I
For
mean?
sure. For
Growing up in
sure.
that.
Cause like you take your own path, and that's kind of like where I went with it. I opened mine up to like messing with different races and stuff like that. Like, and when I had got with a Filipino,
That's fire.
and she it's just like the culture exchange was crazy, bro. Like among everything else is like perfect, but like the culture exchange is what really like put me on, bro. Like I was literally like, I don't know how small my thinking was, but I just was like, dang, like it's a whole nother side to
Yeah,
this, like to
yeah,
this
bro.
life thing, like
I'm
the
not
way
gonna lie,
people,
those Filipinos be with the shits though. They be down.
yeah,
They be down with the shit though. They be kind of in tune with the culture. So it's like,
yeah, for sure, for sure.
you know what I mean? I'm not
Yeah,
going.
so that's like that's a culture that I love a lot. Like, and that's I think it's because of her. Like, really, probably because of her. But like, yeah, like just the
Nigga, you
culture
just like the
exchange.
food.
Yeah, like and
Nah.
they fed me real good. Like, you know
Oh,
what I'm
I
saying?
know.
Fed me real
I can
good.
only
So
imagine.
yeah, so yeah, ain't no complaints there at all. But like, culture exchange is very important because you don't never want to be closed minded into thinking that your way of living or your way of doing things is the only way. You know what I'm saying?
Were some of those girls from the art school in your last video?
In my last video, no. I met two of them girls, one of them girl I used to work with.
I
And
fire.
then the other two I just kind of like met just being me out in the city and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
What inspired that song Lingo though?
Uh,
Like
uh,
because you was talking my fault. You can go.
oh no, you go ahead, go ahead.
Nah, you straight. Because it was I was just gonna say like because you was talking about a few different things on there. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah,
wanted to, you know,
and it's like, okay, with lingo, I kind of just wanted to get people in the vibe of like where I be whenever I am tuned in with my psychedelic side or like, you know what I'm saying, how I feel. And it's like you're not worried about anything. So
yeah,
when you hear me say 130 on the dash, I ain't even worried about the cops. You know what I'm saying? That's like who do that? You know what I'm saying? Who go that fast without looking over their shoulder, worry about the cops? Cause it's
yeah.
like you don't really feel speed when you on a psychedelic sometimes. Like you don't really
I'm not
feel
gonna lie to
the
you, bro.
wind. You can zoom without, you know what I'm saying?
I'll
So
be honest with you, bro. I I dabbled in shroom. I dabble in shrooms from time to
hmm
time.
hmm
I feel everything.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. Like you said, you don't feel, bro. Listen, let me tell you
Like
something.
speed, like
You
for example,
feel everything. Like I felt like I feel the world. Like so, like you know what I mean. Going at a fast speed because I've
yeah.
driven on shrooms before.
hmm
Children, kids, do not
Right.
shroom and drive.
right.
But I've driven on shrooms before,
Yeah.
and it's not pleasant.
And that's I don't know, cause
Yeah,
like
you
everybody
have a
got
different experience than me,
yeah,
though.
everybody got that, and that's what it is. That's what I be trying to tell people. That's why I don't never refer people to do it as much as of a good experience as I have, or like, you know what
Shrooms,
I'm
no.
saying?
Shrooms are great.
Yeah,
I
but
fuck with shrooms
a
heavy.
lot of people ain't ready
Driving
to
on
open.
shrooms,
You say what? Driving
going at
on? Oh yeah,
high
yeah,
speeds
yeah,
on shrooms
yeah, 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 yeah.
wasn't was isn't it for me. You know what I mean?
And I guess since I done tried it, like I had a homeboy who lived on an open road, like because this is just a lot of road here and a lot of land here in Florida. So
Yeah.
like he lived down like a wooded area. So like just speeding, bro, it just felt like I was going the same speed. I could have been going anywhere between 20 miles an hour and 110 miles per hour, and I didn't feel no different.
All right. I
You know
felt
what I'm
that.
saying?
I felt that.
Like,
I
and
felt that.
that's what I was saying. That's what I was getting at. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the type of
I
the
just feel everything, but that's the thing when for whatever reason the shrooms, I feel everything moving by. Real, but like it's
yeah,
not that
yeah.
I, you know what I mean. You may not really realize how fast you're
And I done
going, but
had
you
that,
can
and I done
feel
had that
the
experience too. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Feeling everything.
Remember Men in Black. Remember when when the nigga pressed hyperdrive and the nigga
yeah.
face
Oh
went back
yeah,
and
yeah,
shit. That's
yeah,
how I feel when I'm
yeah,
going fast on shrooms. I don't know.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But
Uh,
no, I done definitely been in the car with people who was tripping too. Like I had a trip with my homeboys. Like we all tripped together because we all cool. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't
yeah,
recommend doing around nobody you ain't locked in with, like locked in with for real.
you
So it's
you
like, yeah,
you
we was
my fault. You do any other? What psychedelics do you do?
I done did LSD, shrooms, and I think those are the only two. Yeah.
Okay,
And I had shroom tea. Shroom tea is real good.
that's fine. Yo, I was gonna try that. I was gonna try to make that the other day, but I
Yeah.
was like,
It hits you quicker and
word.
yeah, it hits you way quicker. And I don't
I
know.
just
It's
didn't want to fucking have that shit, boil that shit up, and
mm,
like, you know what I mean. That shit probably taste nasty and shit. Like,
I feel like it tastes nastier eating it straight dry shroom, like
bro,
rather
I
than the
put that
tea.
shit. You know
But
what
the
I
tea
do?
nasty. The tea real nasty. I ain't even gonna count.
I'll be real with you, bro. Either you gotta throw it on pizza and fold that pizza up and just
Yeah,
body that pizza,
yeah,
or
yeah.
I be doing, yo, bro. Bro. I got a few other methods, and you're gonna judge me for the last one. I'll say the second one. I'll make like a peanut butter and jelly, like a peanut butter and Nutella sandwich, and throw
mm,
the shrooms on with that in between. You feel me?
mm,
Or the third one is crazy.
mm,
I'll grind the shrooms up real nice,
mm,
put them in yogurt, and make a parfait with like, and
mm,
I'll crush up like fucking
mm.
like granola. Maybe throw or like crush up like if I
yeah,
really want to go like be on some fat boy shit, I'll crush up like Oreo. Bro, I'm a food nigga, bro.
Some M&Ms, but
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't be having M&Ms laying around like that, but when I
yeah,
do, yeah, I
yeah,
may have to take that one from you.
yeah.
But But
He
yeah,
said he make a
fucking
parfait out there,
yeah,
bitch.
you gotta make a little shroom parfait, bro. Listen,
Yeah,
you'll
no.
be tossed at the end of it. By the end
Yeah.
of it, you just yeah, you that yo, bro.
Yeah,
You ever had
no.
someone like come up to you like and have try to have like a serious conversation with you when you're on shrooms?
Yeah, I have like a third person perspective on that. Yeah, like it's weird, bro.
My nigga,
It's
literally,
weird. Like,
bro. So there was one time I did shrooms. I think I don't even know what I was doing. Sitting
mhm,
at the desk. I'm at my desk.
yeah,
And doing whatever I'm doing. I just did some shrooms. I might
mhm,
have been listening to beats or whatever.
yeah,
My girl comes over and starts having this like serious conversation with me, bro. And
mhm.
I'm just sitting there like I'm
Yeah,
looking like I'm just staring. And mind
yeah,
you, I'm like that, but like in my brain, I'm up here
yeah,
looking at myself and my
yeah,
girl
yeah.
thinking, damn, she don't even know I'm that. She don't even know how smacked the nigga really is.
Right,
I'm over
right,
here like
right.
trying to process what she's saying, like, yeah.
Mhm.
Um, I think I think so. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
right. Like you
yeah,
trying to tell yourself to like, or you saying what you I don't know, but like I see what you're saying.
yeah,
I see what you're saying. Cause like I'll just be like, dang, bro, like just observing how people you able to observe from a different perspective. Like that's the best way to put it.
yeah,
Like you
yo,
just able to see things from a different perspective.
do you think that it changed you?
Um, I think so. Like I think so for real. Like,
Like, and it necessarily like and when you say like when I say change, because people listening might think it might think it's bigger than what it really is.
mhm.
Change in a sense doesn't mean like this dramatic change,
All right.
but it's a small tweak in your personality,
Mhm.
and it's usually a tweak in a you
Yeah.
know what I mean,
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
get that negativity out of you. That
Right.
little, maybe that little trauma you got. You know what I mean? You
Right.
might
Right.
shake that shit off the shrooms finally, you know?
Right, right. It do get deep, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I remember one time I was about to eat the shroom and I just couldn't because the way it smelled and the way that
Oh yeah.
it tasted. But listen, it get real, real deep now. Like it was the way it smelled and I knew how it tasted.
Yo,
The
it's
way it
just
smelled couldn't. I'm telling you, I done did it like plenty times before, right?
yeah, it's
So why is
disgusting
the
every
smell?
time.
Why is it that this time the smell is so like stomach turning to the point that where I don't even want to eat it? So I'm sitting here, and before I take shrooms, like I always, it's just always a trippy experience before, after, during when you messing with that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like I just kind of looked at it like, dang, bro, like I'm going out my way to find how to make this the best. How can I get this in here? Like I ain't got no problem having this room inside of me. It's just getting it in there is the problem.
That's a
But
fact.
the smell is bothering me a lot. So I looked at it like, boom, damn. So I get some chips. I get some barbecue chips. So I'm putting this room in the chips. What do do? I'm
Oh,
doing the most, bro. Like
bro,
literally
I'm not
doing the
gonna lie,
most.
you're doing some shit.
So look, then like from what I learned from that trip, bro, like from what I gained out of that whole trip, bro, the smell of it and the all that, like the way that I couldn't stand it was my ego, bro. And that sometimes your
Oh,
ego can be so disgusting that you don't, you know what I'm saying? It ain't that it ain't that it's hard to get from here to here, but getting there is what I need to get over. And you know what I'm saying?
mm,
My ego may be the smell that's blocking from me, you know what I'm saying, getting to the next place or
bro,
you know what I'm saying? So
that shrooms will
it's a
check
good
your
experience.
fucking ego, man. That's one
For
thing.
sure.
Shrooms will for sure
For
check
sure.
your ego. Yo, I'll be honest with you. I was thinking about doing an episode where we all like did like maybe like a half a shroom bar
And I done had those
and
too.
just vibed out for like fucking however many hours until we're
Yeah.
fucking, you know what I mean? Until we nah, maybe not come down because that's like 8 hours
Yeah.
or like 6 hours, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? But like maybe like at least the first 3 hours, we're just gonna fucking be chilling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Having the
Yeah.
weirdest fucking
And
conversations.
you probably ain't even gonna notice them 3 hours because you know the time is like, you know what I'm saying? Like
That's a fact.
you don't remember hours and how hours are
Bro,
calculated and
you
like
gonna fuck around, bro. Listen. Funny thing is, half the panel has not done shrooms.
mm,
So or
Mm.
half most. I think all the rest, everyone else besides me
Mm-hmm.
hasn't done them.
Yeah,
Bro, I'm about to have these niggas, bro.
I'm telling
We
you.
about to, bro. Listen, I'm about to have these niggas brains right, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
We about to have the best podcast ever,
I'm
dog. The
telling you, I think
weirdest conversation, but it's gonna change. It's gonna enlighten it's gonna make everything
for sure, for
great.
sure. Like my pastor once told me, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And
Facts.
like when I guess when I met this thing, it just introduced me to a new perspective, especially being an artist, like
Yeah,
painting, like psychedelics and paint.
yeah.
Man, that's a whole nother story, bro. That's a whole nother
Let's get into the
podcast.
painting actually, man. Because I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie, you got some crazy, you got some crazy work, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I got a lot of work. I need to just post it. I need to do better about
Yo,
posting
bro,
it.
if you listen, so I'm gonna turn my camera if I can.
Hmm.
I got an art wall,
Yeah. Oh
bro.
yeah, I
I
see.
need something from my art wall. I need a Fonzie piece from my art wall.
For sure. Yeah, I can
Nah,
definitely
dead
make that
ass,
happen.
bro. Dead ass,
Yeah.
bro.
I'm in
You
the
know what I mean?
process of right now. I'm painting on some jeans. Somebody want me to customize some jeans for
Okay.
them. So I'm working on that. But it's like constantly juggling music, art, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's that's what is the only thing that I say is like what keep me going is just like juggling them two, bro. Like I don't do nothing else because with art I express myself visually. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? If I'm going
Yeah,
through
yeah.
something by me painting on this couch, somebody like, hey, that boy going through something. Like even though I had a lot of good responses, it was some people like, oh, I see why you paint on the couch because you woot do like you by
What is
yourself.
that?
You
What would you sell that couch for?
probably like a band,
A band?
yeah,
Wow.
like I don't know, like
A
probably
band?
a few bands, because it's something that never really been seen before, never been
Yeah, I'm
done
not gonna
before.
lie to you, bro.
Like
That's a nice piece, bro. I'm not
yeah,
gonna hold you.
yeah,
And I think that if the right person, realistically, bro, but
hmm,
realistically, I think if the right person saw that couch, like the right like hype fiend or whatever,
yeah,
they're buying that shit. They're gonna buy spend top dollar for that shit. It would be
right,
a bit of
right,
like if the right few hype fiends
yeah.
were to come up on that couch, bro, it'll turn into a bidding war, bro.
Yeah, and that's the thing, cause
It's a
bait
babe couch, dog.
the France, the bait France or the break the French. I meant
French,
the branch of bait
oh,
that's in France.
France. Yes, yes.
Yeah, they responded to my post. They like hit me with a fire emoji in my DM, like replying to that post that I posted of me with
Fire.
my couch. So definitely got some type of love on that from
Yeah,
the
as you
French.
should.
You know what I'm saying?
As you should,
But
bro.
yeah, I definitely wanna get it.
What
And
inspired that?
uh I guess like cause I got a vape obsession, you know what I'm saying? So I guess the looking at the couch, I already just like how you look at a cloud and you may be like, oh, this cloud look like a unicorn.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess that's how I looked at the shark mouth, like this big mouth, and cause Gray was like, you know what I'm saying? I looked at it and like the shape of it, some things just pop out to me, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That's just like what I seen on there already. It's like I ain't seen. I could have put flowers or something on there, some shit. I don't know. But this is what really like was in my head, and I was
Yeah,
just like, yeah, let me draw that bit out. And it all start with It all start with like everything really start with this right here.
that's crazy.
Like everything start with that right there, and from there it's just like it's up there.
So what came first? The art of the art painting, the drawing, or the clothes customization or the music?
It was the art, so like painting and drawing, and
Yeah, yeah.
then once I was getting up, I got into like instead of doodling, like I'll be doodling in class, and then I'll just start doodling on my jeans, and next thing you know, I'm making whole art pieces on my jeans. And that bit was supposed to be like a little doodle. I'm putting like, you know what I'm saying, a whole bunch of stuff on there, and I started doing jackets, started painting on jackets, and then I guess I was just like, I don't know, because as an artist, you get handed a canvas like for your birthday or
Yeah.
Christmas, and you know what I'm saying. I guess it's always a box, so it's like, you know what I'm saying. You just always constantly looking at a white box, so I'm just like always trying to like see how I can, you know what I'm saying? If they give me this, I'm thinking about drawing on the wall. You know what I'm saying? You give me something,
I hear
I'm
that.
thinking about drawing on something else besides what you giving me. So it's like once I got the jackets out the way, I'm like, what is there else for me to paint or vandalize? You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
then that's when it came to something bigger like couches. And then I'm gonna start painting on tables, like kitchen tables and
that's
stuff like
hard.
that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and
You should
just
do
keep
like
it
a
going.
coffee table.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That would be
So
fire, bro.
yeah, and when I get my place in March, I'm gonna paint my kitchen table, and that
That's
bit
tough.
is gonna be tough. And I had a homeboy who wanted to get his couch Burberry painted,
Did you
so
did
we'll
you ever
see.
do your did you ever I'm surprised you didn't paint like your walls and shit.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. As a kid, I painted my walls. I painted an Escalade on my mama in my mama house.
That's hard.
I painted an
That's tough.
Escalade, and because I was on Dub Edition. You ever played that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Midnight Club.
That's tough. Hold on, you what do
Yeah,
you mean you were on it? Like you was on the like you were fucking with the game heavy?
yeah, yeah. Midnight
Oh, I
Club
thought you
Dub
mean like you was
Edition.
on it. Like I thought you mean like you was in the game. I'm gonna say
Oh
what?
no, no.
Like I thought your name and likeness was. I'm about to say word.
In the meta universe out of it.
That's fucking jokes. But yo,
Yeah.
yeah, not my yo, my girl paints. Fucking, I wish I could fucking. I wish I had a fucking could fucking turn everything over. It's not everything's all plugged in. I ain't trying to fuck it all up.
Yeah, yeah,
But I'll
nah.
show you some of her work in a little bit. She's fucking pretty dope though, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking she's so like so when she at her old one of her old cribs, she painted like a whole mural on the wall. Like even like at her parents' house,
Mm-hmm.
she had like a little pool house and shit, and like the
Oh,
whole all the walls because it was like a
mm,
sliding glass door in the front.
right, right.
All the walls around the pool house was all painted, bro. That shit was hard.
Yeah, that sound hard.
That shit,
That
and
sound
like she
hard.
always would just go back and kind of just fuck with it a little bit, do whatever.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
almost like a never ending painting. Like that
Right,
shit.
yeah.
That's one
Cause
thing I like about that. I like things like that, like wall art, like things
mm-hmm.
that like you can always just kind of add
Come
on to
back too,
and
yeah.
shit. Like you know what I mean? Like you can
Yeah.
have one of the homies come by, like put their little like swing to it. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like you feel
Yep.
me? That's one I like. Yeah, that's one thing I like. One thing I want to get like kind of like into like collecting art too, like like and buying it a little bit, like maybe not
Mm-hmm.
trading it, like buying and selling, but like just kind
Yeah.
of just getting a couple pieces for the crib, you know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
really do appreciate art a lot.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Art is therapy, and then I guess the more that I've been writing and the more that I've been trying to go hard with music, I'm learning that music is an art itself. So it's
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying, bringing poetry to a beat, or just, having a relationship with the beat, or it's all art because it's beautiful the way it's all happening. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And like whenever I listen to music or something like that, bro, it's literally like a conversation that you can't really respond to. Like
yeah.
it's somebody talking to you that you can't really respond. So all you have to do
Facts.
is listen.
Diss
And you
tracks
know what I'm
hurt, bro.
saying? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bro,
So
like you can respond in a song, yes,
yeah,
but in
but
that moment, like in that 2 minutes and 30 seconds, let's just say, that's their space.
right.
You can't interject in it. You can't like be like, oh, that's wrong. That's not
Right,
true.
right. Nothing, bro. You got to take it. That's what I
How do you
love.
how do you feel you could I mean, how do you feel you can express yourself more, like through the painting or through the music?
I guess just keeping both alive at the same time, and just how just how I elevated with art. That's how I want to elevate with music. You know what I'm saying? Because I went from a paper to pants to a canvas to jean jackets to uh sofas. So it's like,
Oh man, he lost him again. Well, people, we lost Fonzie. I'm gonna wrap it up. It's Burn After Rolling BT. Fonzie, thank you for coming. It's been real. Yo, go tune into that man's music. Go buy that man's art. That man's a real one. Shout out to our sponsor, Twisted Flowers Premium Pack.